Welcome back to another episode of your Digi Hustle News. As always, I'm Wade Teamer. In this episode, we have to talk all things Metaverse. Recent Google trends indicate that nobody is paying attention. This is the best time to buy. So many gaming and Metaverse tokens are down right now, but wait until I tell you what these top Metaverse coins have been up to. Starting with Axi Infinity. Now, the most recent news arises from supposed rate hikes of marketplace fees. This hike, however, should really be seen as a much needed adjustment once we have a full understanding of the broader plans of Sky Mavis, who developed Axie Infinity. Now, on March 7th, the marketplace fee will update to 5.25%. This is so creators can receive a 1% cut of the marketplace volume that they contribute. The remaining 4.25% will go to the community treasury. In a case that transactions don't involve the creators, the full 5.25% will go entirely to the treasury. The overall goal of this fee change is to facilitate growth for the creators of the Axie Infinity ecosystem. Creator codes are just one of many developments that are on the way to Axie Infinity, largely in part due to this new community treasury. Now, Axie is also working on a new iteration of their game called Origins. This is where you can start to see a glimpse of where Axie is truly headed. The one detail that stood out to me right away was that Origins is going to give new players 3 starter Axies for free. Very interesting dynamic, because one of the biggest turnoffs in the past was that this game had a very high cost of entry. This also makes the rate adjustment make a bit more sense from a business standpoint as well. But here's where I want you guys to speculate with me for a second. A few weeks back, the product manager for Pokemon Go, Philip Law, became the new product lead for Axie Infinity. In an interview with PocketGamer.biz, he revealed a clue about the next generation of the Axie Infinity game. When asked was there anything that he wished he could have done while working on Pokemon Go, he quickly expressed his admiration for augmented reality. He said that building out more experiences that connect gameplay to the real world in unique ways is a key area that I would have liked to dive further into. For example, making different Pokestops meaningful to the progression of the game. He would go on to describe the advantages of blockchain for the entire gaming industry when it pertains to our relationship with in-game experiences. My favorite part, however, was when he was asked about what other directions they were exploring. He shared a concept on what he called collection. Calling back to his background in Pokemon, he is looking to create mechanics that will add new elements to collecting Axies. So they hire former product manager for the Pokemon Go series. Then they add a feature where players can get 3 starter Axies. And now they're looking to integrate new collection features. Now, last year for Axie may have had its ups and downs, but this current trajectory that they're on, might want to keep an eye on it. Next up, we got Decentraland. Now, right away, this year, Decentraland is going to host Fashion Week in the Metaverse. This is scheduled to take place between March 24th and the 27th. Now, I mentioned those dates because Decentraland has a history of pumping around events that are centered around it. But we've known for a minute now that Decentraland was going to host Fashion Week since about December. But since then, major fashion brands have joined the lineup. Most notably would be Dolce & Gabbana, Tommy Hilfiger, and Cavalli. Designers like Frank Mueller and Garrett Lee will also be in attendance at this Fashion Week. The event will be hosted by UNXD, their NFT marketplace, which is built on Polygon, and Vogue Saudi Arabia. This is what they have coming up in the short term, but it's the long-term plans that Mana is working on that should really keep your attention.
Alright, so now I can go ahead and walk around, uh, just using my controllers. Go out over here. Yeah, this is basically, it's pretty incredible actually to walk around Decentraland in virtual reality. Everything feels so immersive, volumetric. I really think, honestly, this is the way Decentraland needs to be experienced. It's one thing to walk around on a 2D screen on your browser, but when you can actually be in your headset and feel kind of how everything is life-sized and just, be part of a stage, it really brings kind of everything to life.
If we hop over to Decentraland's blog and read their 2022 manifesto, it paints a picture of what's coming from Decentraland. A moment ago, we saw a glimpse of what the new VR capabilities will look like. This will be paired with a new desktop client for Windows, Macs, and Linux, and they are even developing a mobile app. In addition, a bunch of new wearable features are coming, like the ability to wear CryptoPunks or Bored Ape NFTs as your avatar in Decentraland. They are also exploring smart NFTs, which are essentially in-game items that you can pick up and use across any scene in Decentraland. Now, they are also looking into possibly incorporating domain names in Decentraland. Nothing has been set in stone, but this would be huge if it goes through, especially knowing how crucial digital identity technology is going to be. On the subject of technology, I want to take a second to bring up another point about this Google Trend data. In the case of NFTs, yes, I can see why this happened. Numerous rug pulls, JPEG thievery, only about 12 to 15 people actually own all of the NFTs on Ethereum, the OpenSea hack, gas fees, copyright issues. So, again, I can understand. But with the Metaverse, I can't recall the same thing happening. What I did see is people stopped making money because there wasn't an immediate crypto engagement by Meta. Meta kicked this whole thing off, guys. But people ran to the top gaming and metaverse coins, having no clue what this new technology was actually going to do. Then the sentiment shifted to the metaverse being a dystopian corporate playground, all of which are justifiable feelings. But what can you do when the charts are not pumping? You look at the technology. What most people don't understand about the metaverse is that it's merely a term to describe the digital environment that is created by virtual and augmented reality. With that being said, the smart metaverse investor knows and uses this following statement. The metaverse is composed of three things: AR, VR, and GPU rendering. Everything in between is a product feature. Now let's talk Galax Games. Their most recent foray has brought us Gala music. Will this compete with Audius? Only time will tell, but they are already off to a great start. Snoop Dogg not only dropped an NFT album with Galax Games, but word is a blockchain record label is around the corner. On top of this, Gala is not slacking in the gaming department at all. We have Legends Reborn, the strategic TCG game by Kung Fu Factory and Galax Games. Then there is Last Expedition by Certain Affinity. This will be the world's first AAA first-person shooter powered by blockchain tech. This is what happens when you hire a guy like Max Hoberman, who brought us Halo 2. Then there is The Walking Dead Empires, fashioned in the likeness of the hit AMC series, and of course Spider Tanks, which already thousands of people are playing the beta, including Snoop Dogg. But what I think is most powerful is the fact that soon Galax Games is going to have its own blockchain. Dubbed Project Gyri, this will be a blockchain specifically built for the Gala ecosystem, removing the relationship it has with Ethereum. No official timeline has been given yet, but Gala is definitely not the only blockchain looking to break away from Ethereum. So I have given you what the top ranking metaverse coins have been up to. Now let me show you some other coins and brands accelerating metaverse adoption. First, to date, outside of the fashion brands that we mentioned earlier, these are the companies already active in the metaverse with trademarks: Nike, Walmart, Blockbuster, Sports Illustrated, and even Chuck E. Cheese, which I find to just be absolutely hilarious. Now, we know JP Morgan has set up shop in Decentraland. More recently, though, Bandai Namco is bringing Gundam to the metaverse. The creator of Dragon Ball is also getting into play-to-earn gaming. Tezos and Teztopia has just announced the addition of a metaverse. DraftKings has made their partnership with Polygon official by becoming a node operator. DraftKings is permeating into a lot of different things, guys. You want to keep an eye on them. But we also have Algorand. People are really sleeping on this one, but Algorand, the Drone Racing League, and Playground Labs are coming together to create a DRL play-to-earn game on the Algorand blockchain. That Drone Racing League, guys, is really picking up traction. It is really picking up traction. Now, if you follow me on Twitter, a couple days ago, I got word of WWE potentially entering the metaverse. You guys know how that would make me feel. But something happened a couple days later on Monday. Imagine AR announced a multi-year partnership with CYN, or Control Your Narrative, for a metaverse development, metaverse application, if you will. What's so funny about this is that the three men running this new promotion were former WWE superstars. Okay? I don't know, but if you Google WWE Thunderdome, you can kind of see what I'm getting at here. Now, you may have noticed that I did not mention Sensorium Galaxy here in this episode. Well, thank God for end screens. Share this video with other metaverse investors and click here for our most recent coverage on Senso. And don't forget to tell them, if the money is digital, so is the hustle.